Hi, it's Cora again. So my school just got finished with its month-long immersion period, which is basically where people at my school get into groups and go on trips or stay at home and learn about amazing things and get immersed inside whatever they want to. Some people go to independent immersions and become doctors for a month and do medicine-related immersions. Some people go to Ghana, some people go to Ecuador to do service. And what I chose to do is to study Mandarin in China. So I decided to go to China because I figured it would be a great opportunity to practice Mandarin and to learn about the culture firsthand in an authentic experience outside of the classroom. And that wish of mine to be in an authentic experience definitely came true, especially when we were working on community service projects with autistic children in Kunming, China. Once we were there, we were able to work with the kids and play with them and teach them how to interact with the world and to communicate with people, and it was really, really cool to see that happening. And it was really amazing to be part of that experience. Even when challenges came up, whether mental or language-based, it was amazing still to work with these kids, and I think I learned how to be more patient and empathetic along the way. But I think that the language barrier was actually useful at times, because it made me have to think on my feet more and be able to improvise more and figure out how to better communicate with the children, because otherwise we wouldn't have had the great experiences that I had along the way. I'm usually the kind of person who likes to plan everything in advance and be on top of things, but sometimes it's just better to be able to be in the moment and be able to adapt quickly to change. I think change is something that a lot of people are afraid of, but I think it's important to learn how to deal with that. But I think that being more receptive to change and even comfortable with it would help people in general to stop worrying so much about life and just be okay with what happens. And I think that's a really important lesson for me to learn. So I guess that kind of brings up something that I would like to keep out of the classroom and keep away from getting in the way of my experience of learning and being at school, which is being uptight and always worried and stressing out about new things happening, and maybe it's just time to open up and be more comfortable with it. I think being more open to the idea of change itself would allow me to break down some of those barriers that are standing in the way of me learning and having a direct experience with everything in school and in the classroom, and also just in life in general. And I think it would help me be a happier person as well. So yeah, I think that's one of the many ways that immersion has changed the way I look at things and could potentially change the way that I live my life. And having those kind of experiences already in high school, that's really special. And I'm very thankful for my school, for my teachers, for my friends, for my classmates, for allowing me to have those kind of experiences and then also be able to reflect on them without feeling the fear of being judged for it or feeling embarrassed about it or anything. I'm very grateful. Thank you. And don't forget to be awesome.